Hey. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. What is up, boys? What is up? What's going on, Chris? What's up, man? Try to get as many dailies done as we can really quickly before the thing starts. That way I don't have to worry about it afterwards, maybe. $19.99, yeah. And it'll probably be more than that because I have to buy my weekly bundle again. It expired today. Which I guess the dailies will also give some as well, so. Oh, I'm getting back up there. Which, I mean, $19.99 is honestly pretty good, so. Am I late? What I missed? Nah, we just started. 1 minute and 21 seconds ago. Forgot I had this tab, and I was like, who on earth hopped on Grand Cross? Yeah. I feel like that happens a lot whenever these streams have like a long wait time. Hope this collab is good. I'm not really sure what to think yet. Because, like, obviously it would be good if it was, you know, some cool characters and everything, but it's we're coming out of 2 festivals and a bunch of other stuff, and it's I don't know, it might be hard for a lot of people to summon on this thing, but guess we'll have to wait and see. But I don't know. I'm sure they're not gonna make 3 new characters that are bad, so I don't really know what to think so far. Man, it's early, no kidding. I streamed last night for the new banner drop at 10, and then I had to turn right back around and wake up again at 6. So that is not ideal, but I am still excited. I do really like these sort of like collab reveals and stuff like that, so definitely interested to see what ends up coming out of this thing. My friend said there's only 3 units. Is it true? According to the leaks, yeah, which is kind of odd because I'm not really sure what's making this one so different, but still interested to see whether or not they give out a free unit, considering there's only 3. And if they do end up giving out a free unit, I guess that means we'll only have to pull for 2 new characters, technically, for like 2 pities, which I guess could be kind of good, kind of relieving in a way, since we just spent a whole bunch of diamonds on festivals and stuff. I don't know exactly what to think so far. What's going on, Carlo, man? I'm excited too. If it had, it'll be a good skip and relief for my diamonds. Yeah, honestly, I think a lot of people are probably kind of on the fence, waiting to see what they do more than anything. Does that mean we're not getting a free one? I really don't know yet. We'll see. 7 p.m. here with in the Philippines. Nice, nice. I kind of wish they would do these a little bit later in the day for me, but I don't know. It's not too bad, I don't guess. They're doing the intro. Oh, nice. 3%. Pog. Alright, let's hit the Fort Solgris really quickly. Or, well, I'm gonna need to do memory tree. Okay. What's going on, Isaiah? What's up, dude? Buddies for years, indeed. True. True, true, true. $10 p.m. here in Sydney. If they stream any later, I'd be dead. 10 p.m. I don't think 10 p.m.'s too bad. They did the new banners and stuff like that normally drop for me around 10 p.m.-ish. So I can normally swing that. Like, that's not too bad. Like, at the worst, like, if there's a bunch of content and stuff, I normally end up going to bed around, like, 1 o'clock or so. Which it might be a little late for sure, but Most of the time it's easier for me to stay up late than like wake up really early in the morning, I guess. Alright. I'm doing really good on pendants, surprisingly, which is really helpful as well, because I'll be able to use those all on these collab characters. Oh, they're already showing it. Okay. 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 We're just getting straight into it, I guess. Ooh, look at him. I don't know who any of these characters are, so... I know it's Data, Ha, and... I don't remember the other guy's name. That's Ha. I'm gonna have to refresh this. Okay. Zahard, Viol, and Yuri. Is Zahard... Zahard is their last name, is it? Or is it not? That's Yuri? Okay. I thought her name was Ha. Maybe I'm just not used to, like, the naming structure. Adopted daughter of the Tower Ruler. Interesting. I've heard that the show is actually really good, so I need to watch it at some point. Ready your translator. I do need to pull up the whatchamacallit, the Discord over here. That way I can see the translations as they happen. Now I need to watch the anime. Yeah, people were telling me that I should watch it before this, but I feel like when you watch a show that they're collaborating with before they do the collaboration, it just kind of makes you like feel that much more pressured to get the characters because you like them a little bit more. We're watching this on 2x speed. We got to get to the action. They should have a Tower 9 feature. Or FT? Not sure. Yuri's the daughter of the guy Data is a clone of. Okay. Alright, that's going to get really confusing. I'll just have to watch the show if I really want to know about the characters, I guess. I like the anime, but in my opinion, this is going to be a skip like Stranger Things collab. Oh, really? I think that the characters look kind of cool so far. They definitely seem to be way more fitting than Stranger Things. Oh, that was a question. Okay. What usually happens in a live stream? Do they show what's going to happen, or like what's new that they're going to add into the game? Yeah, so normally if they do a live stream, that means that they're going to be showing off new characters, or maybe even like new events and stuff like that, and like different kinds of stuff. They'll probably show like login events, and I imagine there will be some sort of like boss battle that comes out with this collab. If I had to guess, they'll probably show the 3 characters. I don't know that they're really... Collabs are kind of a toss-up because the KR stream doesn't normally, like the Korean devs don't normally do a live stream for anything other than festivals. So it's kind of a toss-up, like what we actually get to see, because I feel like it's not necessarily as like official. Maybe like it's official, of course, but it's not like maybe more set up, because the KR stream, the game is made in Korea, so I feel like the KR devs normally have things a little bit more in order. Whenever they do their streams, they normally show things off very fast and then do a lot of talking towards the end, whereas the JP devs, for whatever reason, normally talk a lot during the beginning and kind of draw it out, which is annoying, but unfortunately, JP's the only one we have to go on right now. What's going on, Charles? Welcome, welcome. Collab time, let's go. Time for Tower of God to be appreciated by the 7DS community. I'm kind of excited because, like I said, I've never really seen a whole lot on it. I did hear a bunch of hype for that and Solo Leveling when they both kind of like started getting popular, but I never really got around to watching, or like I guess they didn't have animes at the time, but they were getting really popular. So I'd like to kind of dive in a little bit once I get the chance. Ready to see these clowns yap until their lips fall off. They do be yapping a bit, but I appreciate getting to see the content a little bit early, so I'll let it slide. More likely for us to get more content because they have more on the IP rights. Yeah, maybe. We'll see, I guess. The last couple of collabs that they've done have felt a little bit underwhelming. Like, they don't necessarily do like collab storylines anymore, which kind of sucks. And sometimes the events can either just be like a or like a labyrinth that's themed around the collab, which is not likely right now, considering we have a Heroes Arena season going on. So I imagine we'll probably just get some sort of boss fight like we did with the Overlord collab or something like that, maybe. Cheaper if they already own the IP. That's very true. They do have a Tower of God game. I'm actually kind of interested. I know that the Tower of God game that they make is doing its half anniversary right now, and I was thinking about maybe messing around with it. I haven't played it yet, but I do like the way that Netmarble does their sort of like 3D sort of like character gacha games and stuff like that. I feel like a lot of like gacha games are very like 2D styled, or like, I don't know, the combat and stuff like that isn't as interesting to me, but the game actually looked pretty good, and it kind of flew under my radar when it first launched. How much yapping? It's going to be a lot of yapping. Just buckle in, because it is going to be a lot of yapping. Disappointing that they didn't collab with a good IP, but Collab's is a collab going to summon for the collection. I feel like a lot of people are actually pretty excited about Tower of God. I feel like a lot of people talk pretty highly of it, so I personally don't know enough about it to say whether it's good or bad, but I guess it's all up to the opinion of the person. Doubt this new character will counter You Are Melly. I will have to see, I guess. I don't think we know anything about the kits for the characters yet, so we shall see. Netmarble has the rights for a Tower of God game, so who knows? That's very true. Save your gems for a fake collab. It might be saving forever if you want a fake collab. I mean, not that I'm gonna say it's never gonna happen, but it's you know, pretty slim chance that you're gonna get a specific IP for a collab. Which then again, a lot of people really wanted Overlord, and we finally got that as well. So I mean, I guess it's not impossible. Hyped up Melly for so long, then a collab is just going to take over him. I don't think so, but just maybe. Well, I mean, Melly is really strong. He is like the new wave of power creep for the year. So I mean, he definitely isn't going to get like completely overshadowed by this, if I had to guess. But from my understanding, I think a lot of people have been saying that these characters should end up being unknown characters, which the unknown team is definitely on the downtrend right now. So at the very worst, it could just add the unknown team back to the meta. Man on the left is going crazy. I know his background chroma key is definitely messing up. Tower God low-key better than 7DS. I'm actually not a huge fan of the 7DS like storyline. Like, I really liked Season 1 and 2, and Season 3 was pretty good too. But man, the story for me, it just kind of got way out of hand and didn't really go in a direction that I was super happy with, like in the later seasons. But personal opinion. You want a specific collab? I've always really wanted a Fire Force collab. I feel like the Fire Force characters could fit into the game kind of nice with like all of their like different fire abilities, and I feel like it could fit pretty well. I'm entitled to my opinion. No need to be a prick about it. Yeah, it's all good. 100 live viewers. Let's go. Welcome everybody. Chances are high for a redo of Healer collab, but the fan base wants that more. I do not think that is high at all. Chainsaw Man could be a good one too. I feel like a lot of people jump on the popularity train with some of the stuff. Like, people wanted a Demon Slayer collab like really bad whenever the game was, you know, getting kind of started, like into like years 2 and 3 maybe. But I mean, I don't know how much they're willing to spend on a collab. But I mean, obviously collabs do garner a lot of hype towards the game and stuff like that as well, but I can't really see them going out of their way to do like a really big, like, popular IP at the moment, because I'm sure, like, as a new show is getting really big and stuff, they probably are charging a lot more to do collabs and stuff like that. And I mean, I'm sure they get a lot of requests as well. Full Metal Alchemist would also be good. Yeah, people really like Full Metal Alchemist too. I've enjoyed Brotherhood. People put Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood in like the top anime of all time. I don't necessarily think that's the case, but it is a good show, and I do think that the characters would actually fit pretty well for a collab. I would personally love it if we had a separate anime where we get to see how Meliodas met Elizabeth, Zeldris met Gilda from the First War. That could be kind of cool, like a prequel season or something like that, maybe. Collab with Johnny Sins, the lawyer doctor. Man, he'd go crazy in this game. No KR stream, right? Yeah, there's no KR stream on this one. It's because it's not a festival. They don't typically do a KR stream. Go for lunch and come back in like half an hour. True, honestly. Yeah, I'm not really sure what this list is, but that might have been like the most popular characters from 2023. Hide your waifus. Can't do it. Waifus stay out. What did I miss? Nothing. Nothing, Nazar. We're good. Nothing's happened, basically. They did show, like, the little intro for the characters, but they haven't actually shown the characters out, like, off or anything yet. What is this? Fastest bird team of all time? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. This this might be like fast bird team. I don't know. What are they looking at here? This is why the JP stream is not nearly as exciting. They're like showing off or like just discussing a bunch of different topics and everything. I say this as a man of culture. I don't think High School DxD will make it on the list of collabs for this game, I'll be honest with you. And even if it did, people would riot whenever they had to restrict everything. They'd have to censor so much stuff on this. It'd be crazy. It is today. I don't know why it's today, actually. It's a day early, technically, so it's a bit odd in that regard. Gonna watch now? Yeah, I don't know. Watch them do all 4 demonic beasts right here. 13 doesn't even feature Magilda. That's crazy. Honestly, like, the bird is so power crept at this point. The bird was insane whenever he dropped. He was actually so hard. And then after a couple of different like nerfs to him or like adjustments and everything, he's gotten a lot easier. They're gonna show them all. But yeah, I don't know. It's just gotten a lot. Like with our characters power creeping and getting way more stronger, especially Albedo. My God, that character literally gets through damage camp with her counter. It's like it literally doesn't take anything to get through the some of these early bosses now. Like the deer and the bird both, I think, are incredibly easy. Dogs can also be really easy. I have wiped a couple of times, like if I go way too fast and I don't set up properly for the very last phase on floor 3, but honestly, it's just the power creep has gone insane. I'll give you viewer checks for a while. I appreciate that. I actually keep it kind of hidden so that way I don't even have to worry about it. I feel like it's a bad habit to just look at like how many viewers you have. I don't even worry about it. I just try to read the chat and hang out with you guys. Maybe it's so bad they so bad they have to get the stream over and quickly. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with it is. Dang, people are using the new melee. I didn't actually think that new melee would be all that crazy, but I guess his AoE would go pretty nuts. Just do 2 attacks into like a big AoE on the last phase, maybe. No, Migs, you're good. I didn't mean it in any, like a negative way or anything. I feel like a lot of streamers, like, I don't know, or I'm not like necessarily like a streamer, but whenever you stream, I feel like a lot of people get caught up on the like the viewer numbers and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, like, I don't have that many viewers. But honestly, like, I feel like every time we do a stream, it's normally for like a reason, where you're either watching some sort of like reveal, or like we're messing with the new characters and stuff like that. So I feel like my streams actually do really well, and I really don't have that problem. But it's always nice to like not have to worry about the viewer numbers and stuff like that as well. Just kind of like one of those things that a lot of people end up worrying about as like a content creator, I guess. No Game No Life collab. I've actually not watched that yet, but I've heard really good things. I have it on my watch list, actually. Of course, it's just goddesses. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised there's not at least one Ragnarok team on here, but it's literally just... I guess these are like the 3 most popular teams, and it would make sense that it's just a couple of substitutions maybe for like a character somebody doesn't have. I'm late. Did I miss anything? Not really. They've shown off like a little intro scene with the new collab at the very beginning, but they haven't actually shown anything for the collab itself yet. Big chillin'. I am big chillin'. It's too early to do anything other than big chill. Looking good. You've been heading to the gym. I have been actually working out a little bit, but I mean, it's nothing crazy. I don't think it's enough to actually like show any results really, but I have been trying to work out more. Why are they showing this? There is no telling. They I assume they're like, all right, here's your time slot. Fill this time slot up. And they're like, okay, well, a collab is not going to fill this time slot up, so we're just going to talk about Demonic Beast teams. It's honestly, it's more than likely just a thing where they're like, okay, it's the beginning of the year. Let's go over some of the metrics for like the last year, which I guess makes somewhat sense, but I think it really the negative downside to this is that it's just in a different language. So unless you're like a JP player and you can understand this, and you just like you want to like have this sort of like fun little insight into the game, it's fine. But I feel like a lot of people are not Japanese. They're watching this because they're waiting for it to either come to global, or they might even play the Japanese version of the game, and they're like, okay, I just want to see the new stuff. I can't understand what they're saying. Let's move this on. But the devs are just doing their own thing. They're having a good time. I don't really care either way. I think it's a take it or leave it kind of thing. Just a very boring PowerPoint presentation. I guess so. I mean, it would be more interesting if you could hear what they had to say, I think, because like if all of this was translated, like I'm not exactly sure what they're looking at here. I'm assuming this is like the amount of relics made, maybe. I'm assuming this is on the JP version, but that's kind of an interesting metric. I would be interested to see some of this stuff if it wasn't in a different language and I could actually understand like exactly what's going on. Is Glocksworth LR? Probably not. If you have another option to go for, I would probably get them first, but I guess if you're going to get all of the LRs, I mean, you might as well. What am I looking at? Is this the amount of players that are in each rank? I don't know what this is exactly, but I would have a hard time believing that 47% of the JP player base is in gold. Heroes Arena? Heroes Arena doesn't have ranks though, right? How is this Heroes Arena? I don't understand. PvP ranking, this makes sense. Oh, I'm so stupid. I was thinking of Brawl for some reason. I'm like, what are you talking about? Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, that makes a way more sense actually, because Heroes Arena is kind of annoying with some of the teams and stuff, and I could definitely see people just doing some of the lower difficulties to get some rewards and not worry about the grind. Where can I find the stream on its own? No, you're good. I don't care. Here is the link, my friend. Isn't this Elite PvP? I kind of thought it was at first, but Heroes Arena does make sense. Because Heroes Arena is like a newer content. I'm assuming they wouldn't be worried as much about like the actual PvP rankings and stuff. I probably do. About to add a new rank to so that lesser people can get 60 gems or 60 weekly gems. Yeah, I doubt that. Highly doubt that. 10% bug for Heroes Arena is pretty big W. Yeah, I know, and they haven't patched that or anything, so I don't know if that's just something that they're going to end up leaving in the game or like what. But it is very weird. You watch soccer? I don't really. I'm not really a big sports guy. I know that soccer is like massive though. My brother watches a little bit of soccer with his wife, but I don't really keep up with it a whole lot. Probably Korean stream. There's not a Korean stream for this one, Jalal. They only really stream for whatchamacallit. They don't really stream for collabs. They normally just do festival stuff. Yeah, it's called football. I know. But in America, we call it soccer. It's just one of those things. Which, honestly, I've never really understood that. I don't understand why American football is called football, because it doesn't make... Like, there's very few time... Like, there's so little time for American football to actually be foot involved. It just makes way more sense. Like, I don't understand why they were like, okay, we're gonna call this football and we're gonna rename that to soccer. I really don't get it. Don't like watching balls being kicked, man. I feel bad for them, man. Those poor dudes just out there getting kicked, man. It just is what it is. Called football. Yeah, 100%. They announced the list of the characters yet. They showed like a small cinematic at the very beginning that showed all three of the characters, but I don't know. Shouldn't try to understand, you won't get anywhere. That's very true. It's very nonsensical. Maybe it's because the handball name was already... Damn, you're right. That is 100% what it is. Are these the top... Wait, this is PvP? What were these, like the most used teams of the year? This would actually make some sense, because the demons were in the meta for so long. Holy, they really were. And then there was a bunch of different Sins teams sort of picking up this past year. Top teams by month, but there's only 6. Our national sport is that Arnis or Amos? Arnis. I don't even know that I've ever heard of that. That's very interesting. What is Arnis? Arnis. It's like martial arts. Oh, okay. That's actually kind of cool. Oh, it is by month. Okay. Good call. Good call, Vontae. It is boring, Paulo, but it's alright. 2 sticks? So is it kind of like Kendo? Use sticks to protect ourselves. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever heard of that. Bring back a known meta? It might be with this one, with this collab. They're going to tell us what they what they have for dinner, or does this stream actually have something to do? Nah. This is all just chilling. That little bit we got at the beginning with the characters like cinematic, that's all they're showing off. It's just going to be them chatting. 100%. Don't know what Kendo is. I think it's more of a Japanese thing. They have like 2 wooden stick sword kind of things, and then they like just kind of go back and forth with each other. I don't know all the rules or anything, but For the brief moment that unknowns were meta. They were actually meta for a little bit longer than they normally were. Like they were meta for over a month, I would say. And I mean, sometimes the metas in this game are like pretty fast, so I don't know. Kendo is Star Wars, trust. Yeah, okay. Dragging out the stream. This is just what you have to deal with whenever they do a JP stream. It's alright. Take it or leave it. Ainz instead of Tier was better with Albedo for gear, by the way. I actually really do like Ainz. I think Ainz was really cool. I think he was a little bit underused. I'd surprisingly seen more people use Ainz like after the unknown meta kind of like died off a bit than when it was actually big, which was kind of interesting to see. How long have we been watching? I mean, we've been streaming for what? 30 minutes already, and I started like roughly 5 minutes early, so more infographics just for you guys. Dragon Ball Legends revisit soon? Nah, probably not. I don't really like playing I don't really like playing gacha games that much, so one is enough for me, really. Like the one that I'm spending money on is probably the one that I'm going to focus on. I don't really like playing a whole lot of gacha games, to be honest. I know a lot of people play like 3 or 4 gacha games at a time, but man, I just can't do it. I don't see how people do it. Most used characters by race. Okay, that makes sense. It's okay to spend time watching this, being live with Nalad in the chat. It is nice. It's cool to chat with you guys. I know the content update is going to be underwhelming, so they have to fluff up the marketing with this. That's probably true. It's probably not going to be that crazy of a reveal. Like they probably don't have that many events or anything in store, so realistically, if they want this to, like, I don't know if they're supposed to meet like a time limit or whatever on these collabs. Normally they do these streams for at least an hour, but I don't know. Which PC games do you play nowadays? I mainly play Hunt Showdown. It's like the #1 game that I play. But I play a bunch of different stuff, really. I've been playing Enshrouded. It came out the other day. A buddy of mine got me Friends vs. Friends, which is kind of a cool little like PvP game that you go back and forth on. I've kind of gotten out of Lethal Company. My friends don't really play it as much now, but I'm assuming next time they update it, it'll probably get a little bit of play time. I don't know. Most of these other games I don't really play too often, but like if friends want to play it or whatever, we'll kind of hop in and out and mess around with different stuff. What PC specs do you have? My CPU's pretty outdated. I have a 3800X, but I really want to upgrade it at some point, and then I have a 3070 graphics card. Surprised you didn't try Power World. Power World has gotten really popular. I'm just not really too interested in it. I'm not, even though I just said that I'm playing Enshrouded, I'm not really a big fan of the open world survival games as late, because like I feel like there's so many of them, and none of them really do that much of a, like, they're not different really. So I get kind of tired. I'm the guy that ends up like playing with friends, and then I'm the one who ends up building the base, and then I just kind of get bored once I'm done building the base, and I don't really want to play the game anymore, to be honest. So I don't really want to jump on like every single survival or like open world survival game that comes out. And I mean, it's okay. It looks like it's pretty fun, and people seem to be having a good time with it. But I know that I'm not going to get my my playtime out of it, maybe, which it's only $30, so it's really not that bad. But Enshrouded was a little bit more appealing to me with the combat system that they have in place, and there's like little like classes and stuff that you can kind of spec into, which was kind of cool. It was more about like the RPG elements for me. Are we gonna watch their live stream for a whole hour? I mean, I'll watch it until the end, but I understand if you guys don't want to, watch them yap for an hour. I get it. We're watching Knowledge, not the stream. True. Your GPU is pretty solid. Once you upgrade that CPU, it'll be a monster again. Yeah, I'm really wanting to get... I'm still not sure if I want to go for AMD or if I want to swap over to Intel. But the problem is everything else is on like a new architecture at this point. So I'm going to have to upgrade my motherboard and get DDR5 RAM. So it's kind of a big upgrade. That's the only reason I haven't really done it. So, yeah, it's going to be... It's probably a little further off, but... I would like to upgrade the computer again sometime soon. Because, I mean, I think I was expecting maybe a bigger impact when I got my graphics card, but it really wasn't that crazy of an upgrade. Whereas I think once I upgrade my CPU and I get a new motherboard and I get new RAM and everything, it should be like an actual, like, pretty big upgrade overall. Should feel pretty substantial anyway. Intel's more stable than AMD right now at CPUs, even though AMD is better. I normally like AMD for a little bit more like budget-friendly stuff, and I mean, not that it's like a really big deal, but like there's like a weird thing with Intel stuff where you have to get like an LGA socket or something like that for the newer processors. That's kind of weird. I'm not super familiar with it. Obviously, it's not like a big deal. It would take like just a couple of extra dollars to grab one, but I don't know. I thought about going for like a 7800X, but if I wanted to go Intel, I thought about doing like a 13700K or something like that. I'm not too sure exactly which one I want to pick out yet. What's going on, Herobrine? What's up, man? Okay, so they're doing a 14-day login, I assume, with 70 gems and 30 tickets. It's kind of nice. Guy on the right has a big mouth, just noticed. He does actually have a kind of a big mouth. I didn't even notice that. Holy. But so it's supposed to be the main character. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm not familiar enough with the show. No problem, dude. Welcome to the stream, man. PC takes about a fortnight to start up. There you go. Yeah, I feel like I used to be so on top of like PC upgrades and stuff like that. Like I used to get stuff like every like 2 to 3 years, but I've had this set up, which I had a 1080 in here for several years before I finally jumped and got this 3070. But I feel like it's more worth it to kind of like, at this point, just buy, like, upgrade your stuff, wait for a couple of years until it actually starts to get outdated and, like, games start requiring a lot more resources and stuff like that, then upgrade, so that way it's actually, like, a substantial upgrade, and then you can kind of use it for, you know, a couple more years. That way you're not wasting money every couple of years. You know, I don't know. Okay, so we're getting a spin event. Very cool. Hopefully they give more LR coins this update. Yeah, I'm not sure. They there for a while they were giving out a lot of LR coins with the events and stuff like that, but I was kind of thinking that it might have just been because they were doing like events with the collab or the festivals and stuff, but they really haven't done enough events towards the end of the festival, and like with the current update that we have, like we didn't really get any events at all. So interested to see how many LR coins they still are planning on giving out regularly, but we'll see, I guess. When's the update? This update should be Tuesday for Global. It should be tomorrow for JP. No free collab character this time? Well, I don't know. They haven't shown enough off yet. They're still at the very beginning of their stuff. But I'm kind of expecting them not to give out a free collab character since there's only 3 characters in this one, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. Oh, so they are giving out a free SSR ribbon? Even I don't know who the main character is, damn. Only 3 characters this time? Yeah, from my understanding. It's kind of a weird thing. Okay, so Holy Relics, Diamonds, SSR Cosmetics, okay. We're seeing some things here, I guess. No way they're talking about a spin wheel this long. Yeah, they're gonna draw everything out. You just got to get used to it. Got shafted on the Liz banner and Melly banner with those tickets. I better be getting the main character. Yeah, I would hope so. Dude, some of those festivals, man, they'll get you. Want both of them. Not give me a free unit. I don't know. We'll see if they do a free unit or not. Final boss, apparently. Okay. I kind of like when they do like a final boss for the collabs. It's kind of cool. Took 200 of my XP or skip tickets or XP pods, dude. I had so many last night when we did the stream, and I was expecting to get through it pretty quick, but dude, it was terrible. They had to do an LR the week after they should have, so that way we didn't have the rate up events and stuff like that from the festival anymore. That really sucked. Oh, they're doing True Awakening coins in the tower. That's actually really nice. I might actually True Awaken a character. It's that collab chapter. I think it's just, they're doing a tower. They typically don't do collab stories anymore, so I doubt we'll end up getting a story for it if I had to guess. It's very fitting that they do a tower for Tower of God. It's a final boss? Okay. Had to go 2 rotations on Overlord and didn't get Eins. Hopefully it won't be a repeat. Well, that is, I guess, the nicer thing. Since it's only 3 characters, there won't be as many diamonds required to pity them all. But obviously it would be ideal to not have to pity them in the first place. But we'll see. Some new coins in the tower. Yeah, it's actually kind of nice. Okay, payback event, 900 gems. Pretty standard stuff, it looks like. 30 of each of the cosmetic materials, couple of SA coins, 15 of them roughly. 2 SSR pendants, okay. Another collab box there. We still have that extra collab box from last event. So honestly, I feel like for like the YouTubers and stuff, it's going to be really easy. Like if you end up spending 900 gems, which is very likely, it'll be really easy to have like 2 collab boxes already. Because I still have the collab box from the last one that they gave away with the payback event. So I'll be able to make one of those. Most of the time you can get a relic box from one of the events really easily. So then if I already spend 900 gems on this, I'll have all 3 relics like at the very beginning. Like I'll be good to go. Which will be really nice actually. Because that way I won't have to wait for showcases or anything like that. Oh, okay, so they're bringing back Chaos PvP. That'll be fun, I'm sure. The grind on those is kind of annoying sometimes. We'll see. Another collab might be extra. Yeah. I think it might be extra as well, which means that I might end up sitting on 2 collab boxes in my inventory. Just might TA Aaron rip, man. God. Like it when the devs actually do something for the game. Yeah, that is obviously good. Chaos PvP is it's basically like a game mode where every character in the game has like a score value. The more they get used, the more the score value goes up, but you can only have up to 5,000 points allocated to your team. So, like, for example, you can see here that Margaret costs 2,700. So if you use her on the team, you can only use, you know, the other 2,300 or 2,200 points or whatever on the other characters. So, like, if you pick a really strong character, normally they're going to have a really high value, and then you'll have to use, like, weak, bad other characters to sort of, like, flesh out your team. Like, for example, in the last season, people used Demon King to the very end. Even once he got to the point where he was costing an insane amount of points, people still used him just with a bunch of bad characters and was, like, you know, just using him to, like, stall for 2 turns and then just absolutely wipe. It didn't work all the time, and obviously as the season went on, it only got easier to take him down. But people stuck with Demon King for a very long time. I was very surprised. What can you say about Chaos, Nolad? I actually kind of like Chaos. I don't mind it too bad. It's a little grindy, and I can definitely see it getting kind of annoying sometimes. I guess it just depends on like how things go. Yeah, Durs, honestly, fucking the Jelly King went crazy last season. He went insane. Once people figured out that you could use Jelly King, and if you had high CC, you could absolutely annihilate PvP for like a couple of days. So you could just buy a whole bunch of PvP tickets, go crazy on it, and then you just like really climb ranks with it. Okay, that was all right, I guess. Chaos sucks. It's a bit decent for me. I kind of liked it a little bit. I like the variety that's kind of involved, but it does kind of just end up becoming like a new sort of like meta thing. Like it has its own sort of meta that sort of like evolves with it. Okay, I like this like middle ninja looking costume. It's kind of cool. I think this is the outfit that they're giving away with the events and stuff. Which honestly, this outfit's actually kind of cool too. This one's pretty like unique looking. Actually, I kind of like this one. The more I look at it. What do you think they're gonna do with Chaos Arthur at the end of February? I kind of expect that. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure when they're planning on doing him, but that would make sense to me if he was like the February festival or whatever. Is he a base UR unit? I don't think so. I think they're just showing his UR art. So he has a buff card, he has a debuff card. So those actually stayed the same from the leaks, surprisingly. Yeah, because this is his SSR outfit, so he's definitely not a UR grade. I don't figure that they're gonna do UR grades or festival characters and stuff like that for collab stuff. See the main character? I think so. Alargalox counters him just because he has a buff skill. I don't know. It's already hard enough to get that buff disabled with Glocks, so I don't know about that, but maybe. Thank God it's human. Oh, was he human actually? I didn't actually notice. I know a lot of people were saying that they kind of expected these characters to be unknown, but I don't know a whole lot. Oh no, he's a PvE character. Well, that do happen. I don't know if the whole passive is PvE, but we'll see. They always do one character for PvE with collabs at this point. Like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, I kind of get it. Like, you know, PvE is the whole other half of this game. And, you know, it's nice to be able to get use out of some of these characters after the PvP meta sort of, like, leaves them in the dust. But, having, like, a character that you really like end up being the PvE character is definitely not the best feeling. You are melee chilling with this guy? Yeah, I mean, with him being PvE, I don't necessarily think that he's going to be a very strong competitor against melee. Stat buffs are 1.5x. Effect is the relic, I think. Okay, interesting. Ready lanes passive? That could be kind of interesting. I wonder if it's going to like work on the back. Like if they came out with a PvE backliner, I would actually not hate that. I really like PvE characters for the most part, and I'm a big fan of backline characters actually as well. I know that they're not like on the field flashy stuff, but I don't really mind it. I'll take whatever I can get, to be honest with you. Main characters getting treated like this? Yeah, I don't know. Not sure on that one. Hopefully a super god tier PvE character. I mean, most of the time it seems like the PvE characters that they do are pretty dang good. I would say like maybe on like the worst side of things, like I don't really think that Eris is all that great from her like kit because she really has to be ran with Rudius, but like Kizuna was insane. Kokaitis has really started to show some of his potential with the Demon King. The fact that he's PvE also does mean that you can probably use him on Demon King actually as well, which is a good thought maybe. He does have a buff and a debuff skill, so you do need those for some of the card rotations and everything. It might not be too bad. He might actually be very, very helpful to have. Guess Future Fests are all base UR. I'm not too sure on that just yet. We'll have to see how things kind of pan out. Because there for a while after they came out with light and dark characters, they still ended up coming out with like a couple of other like red, blue, green characters as well in between, like here and there. But then they really started ramping up, and like every character was basically a light or dark. So I don't know. He can't be trashed with that paragraph passive. I don't know. We'll have to see what it does. I have the 7DS Leaks Discord up. Whenever he posts the translations for it, I'll read it off. Free ones are always PvE. Did they say that he was gonna be free or not? I really don't know. Has Red Elaine's passive as a relic and 30% basic staff buff with cleanse. Okay, that's kind of cool. Ooh, I like that weapon. That's cool. Okay. I feel like these animations aren't like incredibly flashy or anything, but she's kind of a cool character. I'm interested to see her outfits, to be honest. What was his passive though? I don't know what the passive is completely. Not sure. I'll read it off though. Ooh, okay. I actually really like all three of those. I'm probably never going to use that bunny helmet, I'll be honest with you, but I actually do like the outfit itself. It reminds me of the Festival Diane outfit. Like her like gamer outfit or whatever, the one where she has like the PlayStation buttons on her arm. That animation was better. I do think that one was maybe a little bit better than the first one, but I don't know. Lay off, she's mine. Have her, dude. Enjoy. She's kind of she's a little attractive. She's gonna be the PvP only character. The outfit says so. Maybe. She do be having the maid outfit too. Passive has like a god melee part to it. Oh, really? Interesting. Nagato maid outfit. True. Self ranks. Ooh, okay. That's kind of cool, Metal. Okay, so she's just a double attack character. Is this Cleave? I think that's Cleave. The start of the battle in PvE, grant the power of Thorns to yourself for 2 turns, and then the power of Thorns is removed. Remove all debuff effects on allies and rank up skills. Dang, so he might actually be insane for the Demon King fight then. He has the self-debuff cleanse and rank up 20%. Ooh, okay. Yeah, he sounds like he's going to be really nice to have then. Stance removal? Okay, okay. Okay, so her passive is not restricted to anything, which is nice. Alright, well, I don't know. You're not going to be able to use her in, like, Demonic Beasts or anything. But it's at least not, like, PvE or PvP. Ult is Cleave. Okay, that's what I was thinking. First skill is Stance Cancel. Second skill is AoE Stance. Oh, AoE Stance and Buff Cancel. Really? Okay. Interesting. Is she free? I doubt it. Another long passive. Very long, actually, yeah. Ult is single target? Okay. Single target ults nowadays are not maybe as desirable for sure, but might not be too bad. So many blue parts. I know, that's a lot of effects. Human-based passive. Oh, really? That's interesting. They say the characters are human or unknown. I think in the previous slide it does say what race they are. I wasn't paying attention to what hers was, though. Relic is ally crit resistance and crit defense plus 30%. Ooh, okay. That would, if she's for human team, that could actually be really nice to sort of bulk up the human team. Her passive is crazy interesting. She disables skills. Ooh, okay. I'm down, I'm down. Just joined, but single target is great for DK, I suppose. Yeah, that could be. She's human, I think, based on the passive. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that last slide. I should have seen. Maybe wrong, but she should be for humans. Yeah, I'm hoping so. Because, like, unknowns could definitely use some support. I think the next character may be likely to be an unknown character. I'm not sure 100% on that. But humans are also kind of in, like, a weird spot where, like, they can compete, but it's kind of, like, hit or miss whether or not they're actually going to be able to do well. Also, it seems she gives damage dealt debuffs on enemies with her passive, something like Bond. Ooh, okay. She definitely seems very interesting then. She's supposed to make humans more tanky, I think. That would be nice. I think that's basically the only thing that humans really need at the moment. Because, like, they have damage pretty much covered, but they have a hard time surviving. Her relic is just straight up 30% crit defense for the whole team. Yeah, that's honestly really nice, too. This game does everything to put demons down? What are you saying? They literally love demons, man. They come out with demon support, like, so often. It's crazy. The demons were meta for, like, so many months out of the year last year. It was insane. Ooh, his ultimate is insane. His ultimate's so cool. They spent the whole budget on this guy. He's sick. I like his face tattoo. Giants be getting no love. I know. I really like Giants too. I really wish Giants would get some support. Now the most OP unit of the three. We'll see, I guess. Ultimate Escanor. And are going to be meta again then? Maybe. Maybe. Not see the PvP history. It was all demons. It really was. Dude, demons were insane for a long time. Ooh, okay. He kind of got the drip, man. He's kind of sick with it. All right. This outfit's pretty nice. I like it. Very clean. This outfit, like, this one's pretty sick. And then this one is also really cool. Dude, it's got, like, little butterflies and stuff on it. Dude, they spent the whole budget on this guy. He's insane. Okay, so they're actually not showing the race. Unless it's this, which I don't think so. But he's a green character. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait for the patch notes, maybe, to see the races. Not sure. He's unknown? Okay, cool. Okay, so double single target. His outfits are so cool. His SSR outfit, really lame. Like, this is the worst he's looked the entire time. It's unknown, that's his race? Okay, cool. Ult is going to be an article? Oh, absolutely. There's no reason for them not to put the ultimate on this page unless it's really long. Green is unknown. That's how all collabs are. That's very true. They do end up doing a lot of green characters for the unknown teams, which I guess Albedo kind of broke that a little bit, but we'll see. Didn't even fit the screen, dude. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be so long. Single target, or Pierce single target card with plus 40% attack, I think, and AoE spike. Ooh, okay. AoE spike is kind of interesting. Spike is definitely a card that doesn't get a whole lot of attention nowadays, but it's actually pretty strong. So that could be kind of interesting. Bro's got the drip. He does. He's actually got the. He's insane. He looks sick. Okay, not as long as I was expecting. They just split it for some reason. HP 1. Is he got like a flood thing going on? Is he a flood card character? Or is this like immortality? Immortal? Okay. That's kind of what I was expecting, maybe. Selfish unit? Passive going to be very long. Yeah, it'll probably have a slide all to itself at this point. Selfish unit is not as desirable, maybe, but I mean, hey, if he's insane, then I mean, he might be able to just carry the team on his back. 150% crit damage increase for 2 turns. My God, what is the stars down here? Oh, is this if you use like different leveled cards? What am I looking at? Holy. That is quite the passive. Very, very big passive. There it is. There it is indeed. Why is there no number on relic? I don't know. He cleanses also? Ooh, interesting. Self-cleanses? Nice. Okay, okay. Unknowns are back? I don't know. If he's very selfish and he's not like boosting the rest of the team, which I guess the rest of the team doesn't really need that much. We kind of just need something to deal with melee. And he does have type advantage, so we'll see, I guess. Tier replacement? Possibly. Oh, no one's going to be back on top again? Maybe. New system. It definitely seems like a new modifier with this whole thing, the different star stuff. Because I don't think we've ever seen anything like that. Unless it's just like really weirdly worded here, and it's something that we already have and I just don't realize it. But I don't think so. That looks completely new to me. Proof of stability for 1 turn. When cancelled, give yourself power of divine water effect for 1 turn. After that, he gets cancelled. Or after that gets cancelled, you get King's Decision for 5 turns. God, okay. He has Tears passive. Oh no. Tears passive is nuts. Card level use. That's kind of cool though. That's pretty unique. Those stars should be a unity effect? I don't know. Proof of stability is minus 30% damage taken for unknown allies. God! Minus 30% damage taken on Albedo is nuts. Hell, Albedo's a hard Nanashi. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty strong team, I guess. We'll see how it kind of works out. Get hurt more, the more damage he does. Okay, yeah, that is pretty much tier in a nutshell then. Increases crit damage by 1% for HP lost. Oh my god, okay. That's pretty cool. That tier link going crazy. Oh, you're right, I forgot. Tier's unity is going to go nuts. Power of Divine Water is immortality and ignore enemy crit resistance and crit defense when using single targets. Not too clear on the crit resistance / crit defense part. Ignoring crit resistance and crit defense could be insane. King's Decision. HP can't fall under 1 for 5 turns. It's basically immortal for 5 turns. There's no way they're going to make that last 5 turns. That would be... that's going to be insane. Like, I mean, I guess if you just... if he's the only character on the team, like if you kill the rest of his characters off and he's just on the field for 5 turns, like, I mean, you're probably not going to be able to do that much with just 1 card, but I don't know. That does sound a little excessive. Deaths for 6/6? Yeah, 100%. That is definitely an ult tied to the passive kind of thing. Sounds like anyway. Or well, it's the passive itself actually. So it would have said it in the ultimate's description if it would have been ult dependent. I think it's not the immortality; it's the tier passive. He gets 1% crit resistance or crit for 1% missing HP for 5 turns. Okay, that makes way more sense. Immortality for 5 turns, like. Even, like, if they did that, like, I wouldn't care that much, but it would just draw things out so long, so I didn't, that sounded like it was going to be a, like, terrible idea. We are so screwed. Well, we're going to have to see how they actually play on the field, maybe, but he definitely does seem strong. So LR Glocks will be useless then? I hate to break it to you, but LR Glocks is really not great at the moment either, so maybe... But I don't know. I don't know. We shall see. Which, then again, I haven't done the most testing with LR Glocks yet, so maybe I can find something that is a little bit more fun and usable. Chaos Arthur or the next LR is probably going to counter him, maybe? Yeah, probably. Data looks broken. I'll have to see his stats in the game. Okay, so they're gonna use the big man himself against a Sins team. They're all true awakened as well. Damn, they spent all the diamonds on the dev account. How could they? They spent every last gold. How could they do this? Good time. Folks, time for my 6-6 melee to rest after carrying me to Challenger. I don't think melee's going to be completely like dropped out of the meta by this, but well, I guess we'll have to see how they kind of work. Not sure about that. Wonky translations. Yeah, it seems it's always kind of a weird time whenever we get brand new characters like this. We'll see how the translations end up kind of getting tweaked a little bit whenever they come to global. Oh. What is that, a police riot outfit for melee? I'm assuming that's the Hawk Pass outfit. Do they release relics that's not for collabs during relics? Or during collabs? I don't think so. Normally they own... more recently they've only really been releasing relics during festivals. Okay, tanking pretty well there. I mean, obviously it's turn 1. He's ranking up data. Level 3 out of the gate into a tier single target. Goes for King for whatever reason. Ooh, that's cool. I mean, it was a level 3. Turn 1. So that was kind of a lot. Almost a mil, but I mean, hey, it is a level 3. He's a brand new character. His other card anime or like art looks really cool with this little dragon thing. I really want to see this animation. Are there Albedo tier skins for the collab? This guy right here that they're using has like really nice collab skins. The girl had some pretty cool ones as well, and then the first guy didn't really have the coolest ones, but his were okay. Okay, he survives. He's tanking. I mean, well, he didn't get like Melee's all creation or anything, but oh, is this the AoE spike card? Is this gonna go nuts? Was he the one that had the AoE spike? Oh, he had the little like planets orbiting him. That was really cool. All right, guys. All right, pack it up. It's over. Holy. As hard as the must summon? Yeah, it seems like it. No, doesn't more than one of them have the name Zahard though? Like, is that not the last name? All the collab units with the white armor are usually the good ones. He seems to be following that trend. 3 million, 4 million, yeah. That's quite insane. Looking like it's going to be a speed game at this point. Fastest card wins. Might be he might actually make the unknown team like CC based. The Heart is the family name. Okay, that makes sense to me. They played so horrible. Yeah, honestly, that was not a very good showcase of like Melee's potential and everything. So definitely take that with a grain of salt. It's a level 3 with stacked passive. Melee does more. You know, with all creation. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Like I said, take that with a grain of salt. He Melee probably could have killed there if they would have played that any better, but I don't know. Obviously, with these showcases, they are of course trying to showcase the actual character, and if he is actually gaining 1% crit per 1% missing HP, they literally got him down to like no HP, so he was going to be doing like the most he could have done there. So that was like best case scenario against really like dumb plays by the enemy team, which we always call them dumb plays, but I think they're doing that on purpose to showcase the unit, of course. Zahard is the title used by this guy and his daughters. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Taxil Merlin and King Melee ult rush. Damn, maybe. Zahard is the king of Tower and also his family name. Okay, cool. Gotcha. That makes sense to me. LR Melascula and Zahard, or with Zahard. God. We'll see if we end up getting an LR Melascula. I assume if we got an LR Melascula, it'd be the blue one. And the blue one is not so good. He looked pretty cool, though. His animations were really cool, actually. I did like his animations. I wonder if they're going to play, like, the final boss or whatever. What's going on, Fari? What's up, dude? I am kind of interested to see the translations on the PvE character, actually. I know that a lot of people don't really care about the PvE character, but I am completely okay with a PvE character, and I do want to see what he does completely. So far in the story, he is the younger version of the main villain. Okay, interesting. Any LR droll with Amplify sounds fun. That could be actually pretty insane, yeah. I assume... I can't remember which one's in the coin shop. Is it the blue one that's in the coin shop? So I assume we'd get the green one. The green one has a detonate skill and a disable skill. Because it seems like they're not wanting to do the coin shop characters as the LRs. Just all in on the Demon King melee. Now we have a collab. Well, so I don't think you're... we're obviously going to have to wait and see, but I assume that if you play the Demon team right, you're not going to have to worry about... Or, like, if you play Melee's team right, you're not going to have to worry about actually getting, like, completely demolished like this. Like, if you have higher CC and you get to go first and you can set up and everything, you can probably kill this guy off before he can do anything huge. Plus, you got to think they were using Gother for rank ups and stuff like that. Like, they were using, like, really high-level cards from the get-go. So... Plus, dude, they literally got, like, the perfect hand. He merged into a level 2 single target, turn 1. He upgrades that into a level 3 and kills King off with it. He then insta-merges into a level 2 rank up, so that way he can rank his AoE up to level 3 and then use that. So he literally got, like, absolute best-case scenario there. So, you know, take it with a little bit of grain of salt. I think they will make SR Bond and LR. I don't know that they're going to end up doing any SR or rare characters as LRs, but it would be kind of cool to see. What did I miss? They have shown off the characters at this point. I don't know if they're planning on actually like showing off any gameplay for the first two, but they look pretty cool so far. Is Melascula being an LR? No, I think they're just kind of speculating. I don't think we know what the next LR will be, and we probably won't for another 2 months. This version is basically a clone of the younger version of Zahard, hence the name Data. Okay, interesting. Did they only showcase the antagonist? It seems like it, yeah. Where can I post translations in your Discord? Anywhere, really, if you want to. Just post them in the general chat if you want. Meta and fairies don't go together. Very true. Chui God first rare to LR. Dude, they've got to do him. Surprisingly, they give him a decent amount of love. Like, they gave him an LR, or not an LR, they gave him a final boss outfit. They gave him actually a really good relic for him being like a rare character. He surprisingly has gotten pretty good treatment overall, even though he's just a random rare character. Oh, okay, so you posted the little translated images. These are cool. The more I watch JJK, the more I think a collab would be nice. See, that's another one of those shows where it's like really popular and people really want it because it's popular and everything. But I don't think the odds are very, very likely. I think the characters would actually fit pretty well as a collab in this game, but I don't know how likely it actually is. Alright, I'll take a look at these pictures in a minute. Don. What's the Discord? There should be an invite link to it in the description. You immediately type balls. You're a menace. Is the next collab going to be a rerun or a new one? Fairy Tail next? Oh, there is no telling. They have been on like a wave of new collabs, like that we've gotten Shield Hero, we've gotten Mushoku Tensei, we're getting God of or Tower of God. I think I'm missing one as well. I think there might have been one more that I'm missing. Overlord as well. So I don't know if they're planning on going back and giving reruns to those, but I feel like whenever we got our first sets of collabs, they did all new collabs for a while, and then they went back and did each of those collabs as a rerun, so that way they could add like holy relics to them and add new characters to them. So I don't know if they're planning on doing the same thing and going back and doing like a Shield Hero Part 2 or Mushoku Tensei Part 2 or like whatever, but I don't know. We'll see. K-pop collab, very true. We did have the K-pop collab. Banner isn't total trash. I know, actually kind of good. DBZ collab, probably not going to happen on that one either. Good banner. What's going on? There's this crazy resource in Japan and in Korea. Money. They want money. They know that everybody is broke on gems right now, so they're making the collab characters look good. They're making the banner look good. They want people to buy gems. That is 100% my guess. I need Red Freya. I wish you good luck then. I know a lot of people need her, and I wish you the best of luck. Hope we get a ReZero rerun. They would technically have to do a second rerun, and they have not done a second rerun for any collab yet, so I don't know how likely it is, but it would be nice. Which, then again, they have not come out with new ReZero content, like, anime-wise, in a long time, so not too sure. So, are we getting a free character? I still don't know if we're getting a free character or not. Mandatory guaranteed SSR. I actually, like, the guaranteed SSR might actually not be that bad to get this time around, which, I mean, obviously I don't really want to spend $24 on that ticket, but if I could guarantee one character, pull one, and then pity the other one, that's a one rotation, baby. Slime rerun happened, right? Well, yeah, I mean, they've done one rerun for Slime, but they've not done 2 reruns for any of the collabs. If they want money, then One Piece collab is best option. Yeah, but I think One Piece is like a big franchise that they're going to have trouble like securing as a collab. At this point, they should just catch up to JPKR. Only 6 days left for the collab. Yeah, I thought that they were going to do like a 1-for-1 like catch up at some point, but I think the reason why there's still a delay is so that way they have time to translate the new stuff as it comes out. Which, I'm okay with it. Honestly, if you're a regular player and you're not like a content creator, having that 1 week delay is actually really nice. Like, although you're not going to get to play with the stuff like day one, you at least get to see what the people on JP and KR are using the characters for. You get to see if they're actually good or bad, and then you can kind of base that decision off of, you know, whether or not you should summon. Like, the insight of being 6 days behind is really, really good. But obviously, you know, if it's a bad character, you know, then waiting 6 days for the bad character can feel a little bit more like unfortunate, maybe. But I think the info that you get from being a little bit behind is actually really, really beneficial for the player's like perspective. What's the content? There's going to be a boss. I think there's supposed to be a final boss, and there's a new like event tower of trials. One Piece would be great. I really like One Piece, and I would love to see them do a collab, but realistically, I can't see it happening. ReZero Season 3 is happening into this year, by the way. Yeah, I did see some sort of announcement for it, but I'm not sure if they're actually going to like want to do like a second rerun. Still waiting on that Gem Relic? No kidding. Gem Relic would go nuts, man. Jim would be back on top whenever they give him a relic. 100%. Ooh, they gave her the bunny outfit. Sheesh. They did it. They've done it. Dude, her sword collection thing is really cool. I didn't realize that was going to be like floating behind her the whole time. That's actually really neat. Those are cool. She's kind of sick. I like it. They're using Hauser. Yeah, a blue detonate Hauser. Insane. Tower of God, huh? I assume the from pictures. Just now we're getting Bam, Yuri, and Jihad. No, I don't think so. We're getting, I think it's Yuri, Data, and whoever this guy is. I forgot his name already. She is human? Oh, good point. Was he human? I wasn't paying attention. Lego Fortnite collab. Viol, okay. Or Viol. I'm not sure how to say that. Oh, okay, so she is Bam? I don't know. These characters are so confusing to me, man. I'm just not familiar with the source material enough. Alright, show me the money. Let me see these characters. Okay. The debuff card. Okay, I was about to say, if he uses the buff last, that'd be a little weird. Oh, she has like a little carrot on her back. That's cool. Alright. Man kind of popped off there. Man, Hauser kind of going crazy. Literally pulls all Hauser cards. Why is Hauser on the team? Please tell me that. Please explain why the Hauser is here. Oh, it's because he's so tanky, of course. Hauser tanks like crazy. Look, even they're complaining that his hand's full of Hauser. Okay. 122. That's on a level 1. Crazy, I say. Hauser is back, boys. Crit resistance? Yeah, that's true. Hauser with that 21k? I know. Hauser's insane. This is kind of a cool fight. I really like Data. He's cool. Collab unit, extra damage. You know? Oh, true. Yeah. That's probably a very good point. These collab numbers are maybe a little inflated. Yeah, throw away those Hauser cards. He's cool. I like his character design. Hauser's gonna go crazy. Dude, he's back. Hauser's back, guys. What are those grade debuffs? I'm not too sure. I don't know if they're just part of the final boss. Passive, I would assume they are. Shoo, 135. My boy is nuts. Remember the collabs does extra damage on boss? True. Okay. 178. Is his debuff lowering defense related? Imagine we get Doflamingo at Grand Cross. That'd be cool, actually. Doflamingo is a cool character. Time to convert to that One Punch Man game that released today. God. I think I'm alright. I think I'm okay with not doing that. Single target is a defense-related stat lower, yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. You know, now that I'm seeing his ultimate again, it's actually kind of cool. I actually think that it's actually pretty cool. It's not too bad. Guess Yuri will be the free SSR. I'm not too sure. I'm still not positive if they're giving a free SSR or not. I'm interested to see the patch notes because I'm pretty sure the patch notes will show if they if like the special missions or whatever give one out. Water balls. I'm telling you, balls are good. I mean, you're making a compelling argument. I've got to give you that. Easton ult, but less flashy, to be honest. I don't know. I actually think hers is kind of cooler than Easton's, personally. Or his, sorry. How's the collab looking? It's looking pretty cool, actually. I think it's actually not too bad. The green character that we're getting looks insane, like pretty strong. The rest of the characters look pretty cool too. I'm not hating on any of them just yet. It seemed like the girl maybe did the least out of the showcases so far, but then again, they're using her in like a PvE scenario here. I don't know how exactly she's going to do in PvP just yet, but we'll see, I guess. Probably just get 30 diamonds. Maybe. Great debuff was from Yuri's passive. Okay, interesting. Would have summoned because it's a collab, but nice to see they're pretty good. Yeah, I think they're looking pretty worth having so far. Minus 10% damage dealt debuff. Oh. Okay. I can't tell if that's just some little like internet game, like because they did some sort of like weird little free game like this during one of the festivals or something, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it was one of the collabs. I can't remember. Another one of these, I guess. LR Purgatory Bond will be so good in the current meta. It's what humans need right now. God. Oh, okay. I've seen games like this. So they failed. Very cool. Is DK now? Maybe it was DK, actually. I can't remember. They did some sort of like weird little game or whatever during that. My opinion, Jihad is the only character I want in this collab. Viola's meh. Yeah, I mean, maybe. If you scan the QR code, it shows what freebies we get. Oh, nice. Cool. Oh, yeah, their website game. Gotcha. Drops this Thursday on JP, right? I'm pretty sure it's dropping tomorrow, considering that they're doing the reveal today. So I think they're doing it a day early on JP. I'm not positive on that, but if they end up releasing the patch notes after this, like I assume they will, then it probably will end up being tomorrow, yeah. 40 total tickets, LV level 90 coins, 70 gems. Oh, okay. So is there no free character? Any free gems? Joined a little bit late. Yeah, they're definitely giving out some free gems. I think there's like 70-ish free gems from a login event, as well as they're giving out a bunch of free tickets for the banner as well. No free unit? Okay. It was the puzzle you had to do while DK do some debuffs on you on a timer. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember that now. Early patch, hope same happens for global. I would probably not get my hopes up too much on that. They seem to have like completely different like patch schedules and stuff like that, or like different things that impact updates. I don't know exactly what is impacting this update to be a day early, but I don't know. Surprisingly, Kane has not done any translations or anything for, or posted any translations, but I guess he does KR translations, so maybe that's why, in the 70th Leaks Discord. I'm interested, though. 3 new collab characters could be kind of fun. Easy skip. There's always somebody who says easy skip. Dante, I hope you enjoy your skip, man. I think the rest of this is more than likely just going to be them chatting and talking, if I had to guess. There's probably not going to be anything else really worth showing, but you will see. If data is as OP as I think, I'll be forced to summon. Well, I'm not too sure yet. Maybe we'll see like some gameplay and stuff like that tomorrow when the patch comes out on JP and KR, on whether or not they're actually as good as that showcase seemed to imply. But I'm assuming they're probably not going to be that like crazy. Like that, I think it was just like the absolute perfect scenario. Waiting for the patch notes. Maybe. I don't know if I want to wait for them on stream or not. I kind of want to. We normally do. Easy skip because I ain't got no gems. Damn, that's the easiest way to skip. As an unknown enjoyer, I can't afford to miss a good one. Yeah, well, if you're only looking for the unknown character, though, you might be able to get away with just like one rotation, or possibly less. Waiting for Tristan from 4 Nights. That's fair. It'll probably be a long time before that happens, though, to be honest with you. Green unit will be good DPS for unknowns, though. Yeah, for sure. We'll never skip a collab, even if I hate it. You never know when they're going to be useful. That's a very good point. Sometimes, like, just the most random characters can be really good for something all of a sudden, and, you know, collabs are incredibly exclusive, so... Data as a Hard is very good. Yeah, it looks really good, Charles. It looks very good. Said easy scap on a collab once and it was KOF and I regretted for months after because I was getting rocked in PvP. Yeah, you got to be really careful with skipping collabs, which I mean, obviously if you don't have anything to summon with, then obviously you got to skip, but it is a gamble. Just hope I got one collab character after that. I'm going to save my gems. That's fair. We use them on Purgatory Demon King. I would assume so. I don't think Demon King has like any sort of like specific like content modifier or anything. So as long as they can be used in PvE, they should be fine for it. And the new character does have a debuff skill and he has a buff skill, so he could be really nice to fill a little bit of the gap for the Demon King fight. Because supposedly he ranks up his teammates' skills, which could be insane because we could get rid of Gother on the team, use his passive to rank up skills, also use the rule to rank up skills, and then you can use his buff skill to sort of like cleanse and increase basic stats and stuff like that. I think he could be an insanely like easy fit onto the unknown team for Demon King at the moment. Where do you live? I'm on the East Coast of the United States. Why do people keep talking about Stranger Things collab in every stream I go to? I don't know. Stranger Things is the best. They still need their holy relics, of course. That's why. You can go through the kit translations while the stream just yaps. Very true, very true. Stranger Things were the only collab I have ever skipped and haven't regretted it once since. Yeah, they are probably the one collab that really didn't go anywhere. But I still would love to see what they would do to those characters if they ended up getting holy relics. It would be kind of funny. Has there ever been a giant or fairy crossover unit? I don't think so. I think most of the units that we get are unknown or human. That's basically it. I don't even know that we've gotten... I don't think we've even gotten goddess or demon characters from a collab before. Stranger Things was the most weird and useless collab we've had. It's very true. Jim Hopper's the GOAT, though. I know. He's so good. He actually, like, unironically, he can be good if you pair him with other collab units, but his kit itself is obviously not very good. It's really just his passive that you get use out of. Gem Holy Relic is the only important thing we need from the collab. I know it. I know it. I feel like the 4 Nights of the Apocalypse will be a full team of unknowns. Maybe. I'm very interested to see what they end up doing, like with the content and stuff for the game once they move into the 4 Night story. No fairies, but Aaron is considered giant. Oh, good point. Good point. Like Aaron is a human character, but he has the passive that gives him giant race as well, which is very true. Jim is the only shotgun character. He'll probably be the only shotgun character before, like, till the game shuts down, if I had to guess. I really doubt they'll end up filling another niche with shotguns. Nicest YouTuber I see on YouTube, but your light bulb is glowing too much today. Yeah, it's. I need to maybe like mess with that positioning on that lamp back there. Appreciate the kind words, though. Overlord should have been Demon Team. Maybe it would have made sense for like some of those characters to be demons. Yeah. Of course, the best character is the unknown. Yeah. Not surprising. Only hero I got from Stranger Things collab is 11, and she's really good. The other heroes are useless. Yeah, 11 seemed to have been like the big ticket character from that collab originally, but she's not really like very useful anymore. I would say Jim has probably aged better than any of them, but even then, he's still pretty much just a meme. What's up, Carla? Let's be honest, the entire Stranger Things collab is useless. I mean, actually, yes, but you can surprisingly get a very niche use out of Jim. Any news so far? Nah, not really. Put it above your head so it looks like you have mad ideas in cooking. God. You and the cooking. You mean live action One Piece? Live action One Piece would go crazy. I mean, like, I actually enjoyed the first season of it. Kind of looking forward to more. LR Jim just gives him a minigun. Removes his hair and adds every skill effect to the pistol attack. God. That's what he needs. I think Jim would be saved at that point. Jim saved you in Last Chaos PvP? Dang, that's awesome, actually. Jim was free and was really fun, not gonna lie. Yeah, honestly, I think he surprisingly was a cool character. Got 11 in like third multi and dipped. Used her for a few weeks in Red Demon, but she got replaced like instantly. Jim is the only one relevant, and he was free. Yeah, that is true. Box CC? Are you asking for my box CC, Durs? If you are, I have 15 million. We have to cook to survive. Very true. Live action Avatar comes out in February, I'm scared. Oh yeah, that is coming out soon. I've never really watched any of the Avatar stuff. Like, I didn't watch the anime or anything like that. I know it was really popular, but just wasn't ever anything that I watched like growing up. But I know a lot of people are excited for the live action. Now that I think about it, Blue Roxy is just a better Jim. God, you're right. Everything is based off of Jim Hopper. Everything comes back to Jim. Real question is why Stranger Things characters are not voiced in English. Consider dub actors, I assume, for those, unless there was already like a Stranger Things dub for the Japanese and KR versions. I'm not sure on that actually, but very odd. You need to watch it. Yeah, I always hear people talk about how good it is, but I don't know. I've got so many things that I watch. I'll be honest. I'll probably like. I'm sure I'll get around to it at some point, but it's not going to be anytime soon. Went for a run, traveled the globe, went to Antarctica and back. Stream ain't done yet. I know, it's crazy. They really do be giving limitless content here, and by content I mean it's a podcast at this point. The reveal's already over. Yeah, 100%. Favorite Grand Cross unit right now? Right now, favorite Grand Cross unit right now. Maybe. I don't know. The meta's okay at the moment. I'm not the biggest fan of the meta. I did buy some outfits for Garrod. Garrod's probably my favorite right now, just because I bought this cute outfit. But that's pretty much it. I really still like Levi a lot. This Levi's super fun. I really like LR Gloxinia, but use case, probably not the greatest. Other than that, I really like Jericho as a character, but none of them are really that useful. Halloween Merlin is actually pretty interesting. I do actually like this Halloween Merlin because of the AoE disable. I think that's very unique, very cool. Not sure. At this rate, we will say the whole box is your favorite. I know, I know. I'm bad about it. I'm biased. I have a lot of characters that I like. I actually enjoyed the JP version of the Stranger Things, to be honest. Well, that's good. I mean, it is fitting. It would be kind of weird if they put the English dubbed characters and stuff like that in the game. I'm assuming they're done with this. I am going to move it down here for now and mute it. If they show anything off, I'll zip it up here. I'm just going to finish up my dailies, I guess, while we wait for the patch notes to come out, I guess. So, all right. We'll just chat, wait for the patch notes, I guess. So let me grab these. Hallie Merlin animation is so absurdly long. I could nap per skill. I actually haven't really noticed that, but some of the animations on the game are really long for no reason. Very unfortunate sometimes. Because like especially if you're trying to like speed run something, like getting stuck in those really long animations kind of sucks. But I guess it is what it is. Best character is the one that increases your box CC, so all of them. True, 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 true. Every character has a use, and in each of their use cases, it is box CC. Even the bad characters. Streamer versus viewer PvP while we wait for patch notes? Probably not right now. I just kind of want to chill. I don't really want to mess around with all of that because then I'll have to do friend codes and this and that. I do need to do another stream where we play with viewers again. Those are always really fun. I gotta do Knighthood boss. Ugh. The team the same? It is not actually the same. Okay, I was expecting the same team for Hell. Interesting. Well, I can't use that. There's so many LRs now, I can use them all as links and stuff. It's fantastic. I need the goddess set. Goddess, goddess, goddess. Well, okay. You literally just used the same. Or the wrong team. Fantastic. You pay to win? I am. I do spend money on the game. Push week, so everyone's sweating it out. Yeah, probably. I think we're still down a couple of characters, so or down a couple of players in the guild, so I don't think we'll probably be able to place. But then again, I don't really think we have much of a chance to place when it actually comes to push week most of the time. I'm assuming HP food probably for this. Nice, nice, nice. Random. What kind of box CC you working with as a free-to-play? As soon as the stream ends, usually after a couple of minutes. Yeah, the patch notes should be a couple minutes out, maybe. Maybe like 8 o'clock, maybe at the latest. I don't know. He's winning to pay, true. Take me in guild, AKCC. I think we have like a 9 mil requirement on at the moment. But, I mean, if you meet the requirements, by all means, feel free to apply. I really don't care who is in the guild. I just want to be able to try to get guild wars if possible, but I'm not going to get my hopes up for that. Goofy boss team in global? Which one? Iku. I think the collab's not good. It looks okay. It doesn't look like... It doesn't look insane. Data looks pretty good so far, just from like what we've seen. But I don't know. We'll have to see how it sort of progresses, maybe. We'll obviously get to see the actual characters and stuff like that tomorrow, whenever we get to see real players showcase them, of course. Hate to max useless units to gain more CC since it's a waste of materials. Well, at a certain point, you get to the point where like you get caught up, and then like you run out of good characters to invest in, so you just end up investing into bad characters. It's just kind of one of those things, I guess. I think Global Annie's Arthur. If I had to guess, I would say probably, yeah. For us, it's Cocytus, Red Zeldris, Zenari, LR Liz. Really? Okay. I know it was like a human team for Hell this week. Kind of weird to see how like different it is from the different whatchamacallit, the different servers. Unused mats are a waste of space in inventory. That's very true. I try to stay pretty conscious of my my inventory space as well. So that is definitely something that I do take into consideration. Which for me, mainly just because I do content on the game, I basically just make sure that all of I have the mats that I need for new characters as soon as they drop, and then after that, I invest the rest of my materials in other stuff, like other random characters and everything. If you wanted to participate in Guild Wars, I'm sure we can find a place for you. 15 mil. You could always try to talk to MTL, Eris, or some other guild leader. Yeah, I've thought about it. I almost want to join a different guild to be participating in Guild Wars, but the problem is I don't really want to like sweat hard in Guild Wars. Like the rewards would be nice, and I think the thing is like if I'm getting into Guild Wars with my own guild, I'm not going to worry about like high placements or anything. I just basically want to get in for a little bit of extra rewards and being able to play the game mode itself. But I feel like if I joined like another guild, I'd have to sweat a lot more when it comes to like actually trying to like, you know, get good scores and everything like that. And I mean, I'm sure it's a lot easier if you have people telling you like the strats and stuff, but like I don't summon for like a lot of like really high dupes on characters and stuff. So if it's like one of those final bosses or like one of those guild bosses where it's like, oh, you just need to have a 6/6, you know, transcendent bond or something like that, or whatever the newest character that's insane for guild boss is, I never have that strat. So I don't know. It's just like a weird thing, and I really don't want to have to invest a whole lot of like random gear sets and stuff like that into like Guild Wars sets. I don't know. It's Guild Wars is a lot of like small things that sort of add up, and I feel like if I can get in with my guild, it won't be like super, like I won't have to take it very seriously. We'll just try to like get whatever we can out of it and just take a couple of extra rewards. But I don't know. At some point, I may end up just like biting the bullet and joining a different guild just so that way I can actually participate. But we'll see how it goes. Not too sure exactly what I want to do just yet. How much time you think it will take for 4.4 million box CC to 9 million box CC? It really just depends on how many characters you have, because like the more characters that you have and the more gear sets you can slap on them, that is where all of your box CC really like starts to increase. So it really just comes down to that mainly. Like just the biggest increase that you can have in your box CC is just throwing just HP defense sets on every single character in the box. Like you can gain like massive amounts of like box CC from that. Once you have HP defense on everybody, it starts to like really slow down on the gains. But it is what it is. It was human team, but a better team got discovered. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I typically just use whatever's popular at the very beginning of the week and then don't worry about it too much after that. So that makes sense. Actually, just doing Guild Boss, it's enough to reach high rankings. You just need high scores and you can easy skip Guild Wars. Yeah, maybe. What's the team you run for farming, gold farming, and do you have one for level potions? I mainly just do a bunch of skip tickets when it comes to like XP pots, but I think I have used my gold farming team as well. I don't think it's necessarily as good because it's catered very like much towards the whatchamacallit, the gold farm stage, but I don't know. It's I'll show you my gold farm team in just a minute. Nice little bot match. Easy peasy. Patch notes already up. Let's see. They are not. I'm missing like 16 rows for now. Should I save gems and go all out in Global Annie? Most of the time, the festivals are your best bet for like actually getting new characters and stuff like that. So that sounds like a good bet to me. There isn't really that many sets exclusive to Guild Wars. Some of the strats are really weird, but this past season was regular demons, regular archangels, one suicide team, and regular humans. That actually doesn't sound too bad then. I guess I need to get like used to the whole like Guild Wars like sort of setup and everything, because I don't have access to the game mode. I have no idea what people use in those things. So like I always hear like weird stuff where it's like, oh, like you gotta have this or like that, or like there's weird strats and stuff. Like people use this random character and everything. And I mean, for the most part, like I'm only missing like I'm not missing that many characters like maxed out at this point. Like they're not all gonna have like costumes and stuff, but I'm up to, what is this, 45 characters or so? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 characters are not level 100. And then Awakening is a little bit more, but we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 characters that aren't max Super Awakened, but I'll be working on that soon enough. I don't have anything True Awakened at the moment, but I'm also not worried about it because I don't really think it's that big of a deal. But yeah, I mean, I could probably make up a lot of the like niche characters and stuff like that if I had to guess, like if they ended up being useful. But I guess I'll just have to like kind of dive into it at some point and see how it kind of plays and what I need and stuff like that. ReZero Kidna is good for farming, right? Yeah, honestly, if you can just put together a team that just uses all AoEs, you can basically just let the auto, like the AI, play itself, because it'll just use all of the AoE cards and you won't have to worry about anything. But, oh, I need to show you my team. Well, let me do this really quickly. Remind me to show you the team after this. Where you see the patch notes, can you send please? Yeah, the JP patch note website is that right there. So 36 good units with gear. Well, I think for the most part, if they're a good unit, which, I mean, you know, like I said, sometimes Guild Wars characters, or like sometimes Guild Wars units can be like weird niche ones that I maybe don't have invested into. But if they're actually a decent unit for the most part, I probably do have a UR gear set for them already. So that would probably be nice as well. Like, I probably have most of it covered if I had to guess. Guild Wars is Hero Arena with extra rules. You would be fine? Okay. Well, that's good then. It would be nice to play it. I was hoping that they would extend the roster out some more, but like they really are kind of keeping it exclusive to like just the top guilds, I guess. Which, I mean, they have a really good amount of guilds in it regardless, but I don't know, it's just not accessible to like a majority of the player base, I would say. But then again, a lot of the people who've been playing the game for a long time anyway are probably already in like a higher level guild that is already participating in Guild Wars, so I'm probably just a little bit behind when it comes to that. Like, I think with my box and everything, I would be fine for Guild Wars stuff, but just haven't really like wanted to like worry about joining a guild or anything that has it really. Thanks to you, I got my first relic besides some holy relic collab. Nice. That sounds good, man. Glad I could help out. No rank up, unfortunately. Easy to access if your guild mains guild boss. Trust. I mean, true. That's true. I would imagine like I would bet, I don't know like how much smaller the community is on the Asia servers, but I would be willing to bet that my guild would probably make it into Guild Wars if they were on the Asia server, just because of like how many like less people there are, but I'm not 100% positive on that. That might be just me talking out of my ass. But I don't know. Like we're pretty close. We ranked, I can't remember exactly what our rank was. I don't even know how to check, to be honest. But we were in the top 100. Like we're in the top 100 ranks on guilds like pretty often. But during push weeks, of course, that's when everybody actually tries, and we don't make it in. So it's just one of those things, I guess, where we're like good enough to like be up there like on the regular basis, but when it comes to like actually sweating, my guild doesn't sweat, so that obviously makes all the difference though. Like, how do I even knighthood rank? We're 98 right now, but I doubt that will persist. Last week's rank we were, I think that's still for this week, right? I want to say last week we were 41, which was not that bad. But then again, these scores are so much lower than the current one because this is a push week. So I don't know. We'll see how our scores look. We have a couple of people that haven't done it yet, but then again, we're also missing 3 people as well, so that's gonna hurt us as well. Yeah, we still have like several people actually who haven't done it. So depending on people pushing this week, maybe. But I doubt we'll make it in. Told me to use Albedo. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, Albedo's crazy. Albedo just goes stupid. I think I've pretty much done everything for dailies. Which I also have to do my brawl stuff, but I think that timer's not going to be up for a while. The guild is 3rd right now. Hopefully we stay there for like 80 extra gems. Yeah, see, I think that's mainly what I'm looking for, is like if you can at least place in Guild Wars, you at least get some gems for just being in Guild Wars, which is kind of nice. So that would be nice just to get some extra rewards here and there. Like when they very first extended the roster, we made it into Guild Wars for the first week, but that was the only time we've ever even played it. I think once everybody realized like how the rankings and everything had changed, people started like really taking it more seriously, and we have not been able to get in since then. So a bit unfortunate, maybe. If you are interested, I'm sure it's possible. Some guilds just main guild boss score, so if you're just willing to participate, go for one of those. Yeah, I think I might end up looking around. We'll see how it goes. Should I skip or summon on Tower of God? I guess it just really depends. I would wait and see like how the characters sort of look on JP and KR first, and if they're actually going to be that good. But we shall see if they are actually like really good or not. I need to get rid of these. Just hell scores now. That's very true. Yeah. That does help a lot. You don't have to worry about like sweating too hard. Remember to show me the gold farm. Oh, nice. Good. Thank you for reminding me. This right here is what I use for gold farm. This used to be Red Brunhild, but I've been messing around with tier on it. But if you have Brunhild, it's actually supposed to be this. Which, it looks weird, but the idea is if you have your bot on aggressive, you have 1 extra ult gauge. She starts with 2, so she'll then have 3. He copies the ult gauge from her. She wipes turn 1 with the weak point skill. You use a skill. The bot will use a skill from melee in turn 2, which will give you his ult for the last turn. So as long as the bot uses the right, like as long as the bot uses skills to kill the one single enemy in phase 2, the ult wipes the last phase. How fast is it? If everything goes smooth, it's literally like 3 turns. Like it's as fast as it can be, I guess. First impressions of LR Glocks? Not great. We tried her out last night on stream. It was not great. What's 80 gems when they're already whales? Shitty rewards. Well, I mean, every little bit helps, I guess. And I mean, you're probably right to some extent. It's not going to be like that much of an improvement for them, considering like Gon's account, for example, he sits on like 4,000 to 5,000 gems at a time. So 80 gems to them probably really not that important. But Yeah, I don't know. Oh, this is going to be one of the bad runs, actually, where he does not kill, and I waste my ultimate here, so that is unfortunate. Sometimes you'll get runs like this, so could become a little inconsistent, maybe. I think, actually, I need to put my attack, or not attack, I have a different set that I need to put on her to make her do more damage, but that's unfortunate. Don't think we saw the link patch notes around. Oh, nice. Let me look. Yeah, they are. Okay, so these are the patch notes. 3 new characters. Okay, so we'll open up the banner stuff. There are the trades. Holy relics. There's all of the ticket bundles and stuff. Here's the regular bundles. There's actually a pretty cheap bundle for SA coins, I guess. There's another weekly bundle thing out. That's kind of nice. I might grab that. Okay, so the daily login is literally the 2 free multis, or the 3 free multis are days 1 and 2, which is nice. They're not separating it like super far in. The rest of it's just gems, which is good. Yeah, no new character, or no free character, unfortunately. It's just 1 more multi and then a level 90 token. So that's maybe a little unfortunate. We have the spin event. The rewards seem pretty normal. You get the outfit for the main character there. These boxes for these actually seem pretty good. You can get a UR pendant, you can get gems, you can get SA coins. That's actually kind of nice. Here is the final boss. So you get even more of these little boxes. So that's cool. You get the headpiece for the main character there. Exchange Shop has one of the collab boxes. So yeah, we'll be able to showcase all of the characters pretty much like really early comparatively. Like you used to have to wait for the collab holy relic boxes and stuff to sort of like, they would be kind of time gated, but actually not looking that bad now. We also have the Tower of Trials, which there's 1 True Awakening coin in here, 1 UR pendant, couple of diamonds, some SA coins, another Holy Relic collab box there, some decent SSR pendants throughout there. That's not looking too bad. We also have Chaos PvP coming back, so the rewards are there. We have the outfits for the new collab characters, of course. Payback event is kind of cool, I guess. There's where you get all the Holy Relic boxes. You can make these characters your login character. King Exchange is back, of course. Boosting events are back, of course. We have the new Hawk Pass outfit for Meliodas, which is fine, I guess. I don't think we actually need any outfits for him, so if you do need those, I guess they're free. They're bringing back Valenti's outfit, battle event, a couple of small things here. What is the banner looking like? Okay, so the banner, you have Blue Roxy, you have Tyr, Red Magilda, Red Freya, Green Matrona, Tristan's on here, the newer green Hawk and Oslo, Blue Camilla, of course. She's like the new filler character on every banner. A couple of other like pretty mediocre catastrophes, which Camilla also kind of fits that. And then Zaratros for whatever reason. So actually not a bad banner. Obviously, most people can still use copies of Freya, if I had to guess. Like some people still need Freya in general. Matrona's, not on a whole lot of banners, so she might be kind of helpful for you to get. If you don't have Red Magilda, she's on here. Tristan is kind of nice to have. Hawk and Oslo is a character that a lot of people skipped. These two are obviously very big ticket items. If you could grab these and Freya, those are really good pulls in general if you don't already have them maxed out. And then you have the collab characters. So these are 0.25 each. So pretty typical rates, it seems. Overall, not looking too bad, actually. Actually looking pretty good, I think. Banner itself's pretty good. The characters seem pretty interesting. We'll obviously get to see some gameplay from those as the patch comes out on JP and everything. We'll see. What about green shin for gold farming? I actually used to use green shin for gold farming, but at some point I think people, like, once I found this team, or like once somebody, I think it was Cheekswa actually who showcased that team. I was like immediately interested in it, and I haven't really used anything since. But I'm sure that there's even like better teams that you can come up with now. I just haven't really experimented with any gold farming teams or looked into them in a while. Posted the description in your Discord, General. Okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. 3 multis is good. Yeah, 3 multis is pretty nice, actually. Plus, you get the extra one from the, whatchamacallit, the special missions, which is good. Data added for the Heroes Arena season. Is it just data? That's actually really, really funny. Would rather want Labyrinth instead of Final Boss because Labyrinth is actually fun to farm. Well, they're doing a season for Heroes Arena at the moment, so the Labyrinth is kind of off limits. Might be more hype for the Mirror collab over Tower of God. Mirror collab. What you talking about? Needs our trust for Belmoth. Dang, true. Banner is a lot better than that it usually is for collabs, in my opinion. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. Have a 6/6 Freya. I literally don't, nor have gotten a single tier. Yeah, tier is kind of one that a lot of people really wanted to summon for. Overlord was 0.125 or something. I think it was still 0.25, if I'm not mistaken. Because normally for like collabs and stuff like that, it's normally like 1% for like the collab characters. But I guess we're actually technically getting a little bit worse rates because it's, you know, it's still the same rates for the characters themselves, but normally there's 4 collab characters to pull for. 7 Deadly Sins collab when it happens on over on Tower. When I'm pretty sure that is actually the thing, right? Like they are doing that. When do we know when that's happening? You get Tower of God units, and the Tower of God game gets 7 DS units later. Okay, yeah. That's actually pretty cool. I might mess around with the Tower of God game a little bit and see if I can like farm up some stuff on there, and it would be kind of fun to do like a video where we summon for the 7 Deadly Sins characters over there on that game. That could be kind of cool. Yeah, they really did just add data. The other character's getting shafted, man. Bulk deletion, applicable sacred relic materials. Collaboration sacred material box, dimensional root. What? So they're gonna get rid of the collab box that I have in my inventory. They haven't gotten rid of it the entire time. They're gonna get rid of it right before this collab starts, so I can't use it day one. That's actually kind of annoying. That's actually really dumb. They've made it sit in my inventory this whole time, and now I'm not going to be able to use it. Which, I mean, there's nothing I could use it on, but they're going to make me farm out the new collab boxes instead for the same result. Unfortunate. Every time there's a Labyrinth, I always try getting all of those stone things. I got to like 70 on the attack stone thing. Dang, that's quite the grind. I actually do really like Labyrinth, but I don't know that I would want to farm it that much. Pretty easy to farm up the gems in the Tower of God as a new player. That's good. I have it. They actually have it to where you can use Google Play Games beta or whatever. They have it on there actually, so I have it downloaded right now. I figured it might be kind of cool. We could try to do like a stream or something where we play it a little bit. Not too sure yet though. Even if I already have everything in the Labyrinth, yeah, that's kind of cool. At least you like the game mode though. A lot of people really just don't like the game mode. So I guess it helps if you like messing around with it. So 9 outfits, that's $108. Well, so the SSR outfits are for gems. So the SSR one here and the SSR one here will be 60 gems a piece. So you'll have to buy 6 outfits total if you want all of them. What if they don't remove the materials? Well, so they it says that they're removing the materials as well. It says
Collaboration Sacred Material box, and then these are the ingredients that are inside the box. What about One Punch Man World coming out tomorrow? I don't really have any interest in a One Punch Man game. I like the One Punch Man show, but when it comes to gacha games, I'm very picky. I really don't like a lot of gacha games. Like the only reason I really like Grand Cross is because of the way that it's set up. It's like 3D. It has a good gear system. It like kind of checks all the boxes for me. But like a lot of gacha games do like 2D models and like really like lame gameplay and stuff, and it just like it doesn't really appeal to me at all. So can you check Yuri's passive? Oh yeah, let's look at the specifics on those. So is this Yuri? Because he's the PvE character. It does not work in the back. Not working in PvP and not working in Demonic Beast. She works in the front line only, but in all content, and he is the same. So no backliner. Yuri's the girl. Okay. So Yuri does not work in the back. Well, so when I was reading their names, I read her name as Ha. Her name is Ha, right? Like, I guess her first name might just be Yuri. I don't... These characters, I don't know if... Is this a Chinese franchise? Because I feel like they... I don't know. I'm so used to the names being different. Next labyrinth, I'm going to try to get max level stones. Well, best of luck. That's probably going to take quite a while. Okay, so she doesn't even... Her name's not even Ha. Is it the other one that's Ha? No. So he's just Data Zahard. Okay. Yuri Sonata. Okay, so just Yuri. That's fine. And then Jubior. Okay. I guess. Yuri's fine. Korean? Okay. Anyone know how to change the graces for the same unit? What do you mean? Can't really change graces. What do you mean? Had like 30k or something of the currency in the labyrinth. Dang. Yeah, that's a lot. Is the PvE guy. Okay. So yeah. Jubior Grace. Oh, is this just getting like translated wrong? Is that supposed to be Viol? Because that would actually make sense. She's a princess from the Ha family. Okay, so Ha's the last name then, maybe. Like have blue Tarmiel link on red Tarmiel? No, you can't do that. Red if the character already has a grace, their grace takes priority. And you can't run a Tarmiel on a Tarmiel. Stopped on Hidden Floors, so I don't know what she is now. Oh, okay. Did they show the characters yet? Like showcase them? They did a showcase. They did a PvP showcase for Data, and then they did like a PvE showcase with these two on the new final boss. I was gonna ask how you translated the entire website, but then I saw Google Translate. Yeah, it's like I think it's a plugin or something I might have installed where you can just right click and translate, or maybe that's just like a default that you can already do. I can't remember. I don't remember if it's a whatchamacallit or not, like a plugin. I don't think it is. Either way, I guess we might end the stream here. I'll make like a little highlights video or whatever for the people who weren't like on the stream, and then we'll probably mess around with the regular like PvP stuff for the rest of the week until this comes out on global. Is there going to be a free unit? There's no free unit on this one, unfortunately. But yeah, I think we're going to call it here because I would love to go back to bed after I get done with this stuff. So Either way, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys so much for coming by and hanging out and chatting with me. I do appreciate it. Obviously, big collab reveal and stuff is fun. So, yeah, I don't know. If you're new to the channel or anything, feel free to stick around. Should have content and stuff coming out throughout the week. And then we will obviously be messing around with the collab stuff whenever it comes out to global next week. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later.